We hope you enjoy The Magician's Secret by Rachel Lawson. She searched for a friend, but all she found was the echo of goodbye. At an interstellar embassy ball light years from the Earth, Chiastolite Epidote, the green elf-looking ambassador from the Ursa Major constellation, saw the oddest thing. It was so strange that she had to ask another ambassador what it was. "What is that?" she asked. "The ambassador from the Zodiac system," said Cinnabar, the ambassador from the Alpha Centauri system. "I can see that, but what is it?" asked Chiastolite. "A man," said Cinnabar. "I can tell that," said Chiastolite. "Is he the magician who is playing superhero on this planet like they do on his planet?" "Does he look like a superhero?" asked Cinnabar seriously. The man was sitting avidly, reading a human book. "No," said Chiastolite, more than a little disappointed. "Let me introduce him to you," said Cinnabar. "Okay," said Chiastolite, a little curious about what species the Zodiac was. Cinnabar led her to the alien. "Hello, Green," said Cinnabar. The alien looked up at Cinnabar, smiling. "Hello, Cin, how are you doing?" said the alien. "Good, good," said Cinnabar, not relishing talking to Green. "Who is the lovely lady?" asked Green. His manner puzzled Chiastolite. He didn't seem like he even liked his book. He dropped it as if it were nothing. "She wants to talk to you," said Cinnabar. "She does. Oh, nice," said Green. "Who is she?" "Chiastolite Epidote, the ambassador from Ursa Major," said Cinnabar. "Chias what? I shall call you Chias," said Green. "Okay," said Chiastolite, thinking it was too hard for the alien to pronounce. "This is Jasper Green, the ambassador from the home planet of the Celestial Emperor," said Cinnabar. "Oh, have you met the Emperor?" asked Chiastolite, her interest growing. "Yes, many times. He's a bit of a bore. He sent me here when he knew my favorite author is about to bring a new book out," moaned Green. "The Emperor is great. You were blessed. Being sent on a job for him is an honor," Chiastolite scolded. "Is it?" asked Green. "It is," said Chiastolite, who worshipped the Emperor and was starting to hate his lackey. For some reason unknown to Cinnabar and Chiastolite, they saw Green smile. "Are you a magician?" asked Chiastolite curiously. The magicians were non-human alien sorcerers endemic to Green's home. They looked human because of the cloaking spells they wore, to calm the other native people of the Zodiac Empire, as the humans feared aliens. "Me? A magician? Did you take me for the magician?" "No, I don't look good in suits," said Green, who was casually dressed. Chiastolite looked him over and thought he would look good in a tuxedo suit. He looked like a magician. He was well-built, handsome and tall, and he looked like the Emperor. The Emperor was the leader of the magicians and Emperor of the universe. She caught Green looking at her curiously, as if he were reading her mind. He turned away when he saw her noticing him looking at her. He smiled amiably and spoke. "I've got to go," said Green, walking off to leave the forum. "Oh well," said Cinnabar, walking off to mingle with the other delegates. Then Chiastolite saw it, something that was forgotten by Green. It was his precious book. She looked at it and thought he would not be gone yet, walked to it and picked it up, and walked after Green to return his book to him, as one does. She saw him outside and followed him into a building nearby. It looked like a seedy, dilapidated former warehouse. She felt nervous and wondered why he was there. He seemed calm and determined in his manner. It was hardly a place for an ambassador to go. Still, she followed him curiously. She called out to him, then he turned to her, smiling, and walked up to her. Quietly, he tried to walk her outside. They didn't make it. A gun fired, grazing his hairline. "Stay," growled another voice, speaking her language. "They want us to stay here," said Chiastolite. "I can tell," said Green, looking at her nervously and frustrated. The gunman was behind them. He was one of her kind. Two others from Ursa Majoris walked out of the room Green had been walking to. "What do you want? Let him go. He's only a human," said Chiastolite. "Human?" laughed the gunman. Green grimaced. "Why did you come, Chiastolite?" said Green in her language. "You left your book. I was returning it," said the confused Chiastolite. "The Scarlet Pimpernel. I forgot my book," said Green, looking as if he wanted to kick himself. "What do you want?" asked Chiastolite. "Argent," said the gunman, glaring in Chiastolite and Green's direction. "What?" asked Chiastolite, even more confused. She looked at Green. He was glaring at the gunman. "Green?" said Chiastolite. "She doesn't know," said the gunman, amused. "What?" asked Chiastolite. "You didn't tell her who you are, Green," chuckled the gunman. "He's Jasper Green, The ambassador from the Emperor's planet, said Chiastolite. Green looked daggers at the gunman. Don't hurt her, she's innocent, the worried Green shouted. Who is he meant to be? Asked Chiastolite. Prince Jasper Argent, the Necromantor or the King of Doom, the gunman said. Who is he? Asked Chiastolite, looking at Green, wondering if he was the magician. Green, reading her mind, looked at her. He smiled feebly. Sorry I got you into this, apologized the magician. Argent? Isn't that the Emperor's name? Asked Chiastolite. My great-great-granddad, said the eternally young magician. Let her go. So she can get help? The gunman chuckled. The magician looked back at Chiastolite. She was putting too much faith in him to save them. Jasper knew something she didn't. He wasn't bulletproof, and they kept her alive only to control him, so he could do nothing to save her. He let them be tied to chairs in the other room, a dark, old, forgotten office. The gun was aimed at Chiastolite. They knew the magician thought more of the innocent woman than of himself, and they were right. Jasper knew it was only a matter of time before he and Chiastolite were killed if he didn't act soon. But he was nervous and on the verge of breaking. He feared hurting the woman, who was only there because of his stupidity. Why did he forget his prop and his deception? He thought. He was reproaching himself for causing all this. He didn't know what to do. He thought he should wing it when the time came to act. But Chiastolite took his inaction for cowardice. It was scaring her, the gun and their captors winning because of the hero's cowardly action. She urged and begged him to fight or do something. All he did was tell her to do what she was told by their captors. Their captors smiled cruelly. He is being good, the gunman said, adding, he is keeping you alive. You should follow his lead. Jasper just sat tied up there, even if his bonds couldn't hold a magician. Not that the captors knew. They knew it was only the gun trained on the woman that made him behave without her there. They knew he would be unpredictable and dangerous. All went well for an hour, but one of their captors got antsy with them and felt nervous about being identified by them. The captors argued over killing their captured hostages. The first gunman said he was mad and ignored him. The antsy man pulled out a gun. The first gunman told him he can't kill them. They are diplomats. The law will disintegrate us. The first gunman couldn't remove the gun from the girl, or the caged tiger would strike. The second gunman shot the girl, and she went limp. The first man looked shocked. He shot at the magician. The bullet melted into nothingness, and the bonds on the raging tiger fell off him. He ran at the gunman, exploding the guns with his rage and magic, startling, scaring, and hurting the gunman. Then he pulled the bonds off the girl, and lifted her like she weighed as light as a feather, and he ran out of the room with her into the anteroom, and out the entrance away, and he disappeared with the woman, appearing at his home. He laid her on a bed and knelt beside her, knowing she was close to death as a necromancer. He knew she needed some company before she died. Chiastolite, wake up, he commanded. She obeyed and looked at him. How? Asked the puzzled girl. Jasper smiled slightly and said, it's a simple trick of necromancy. You are dying. I woke you so you could talk and know you aren't alone when you... His voice choked to silence. He could not say die. It hurt too much to speak. A single tear rolled out of the eye of the magician, crystallizing into a green piece of jasper. Jasper, she said weakly. He forced a smile as he looked down into her eyes, his heart consumed with sorrow. Thank you. It is a shame we didn't know each other better, said the dying woman, happy to have met her hero. If only before her death, her vision faded into the shadows of death. Jasper closed her eyes and sighed sadly. He stood and looked down at her as he tried to come to terms with her death. He felt a hand touch his back. He jumped naturally, as it was an empty room. Don't worry, it's only me, said a voice. Jasper looked at the speaker. It was a Grim Reaper. Hi, said Jasper as if it was a natural sight seeing a Grim Reaper. He was just sad. She'll be all right, said the Reaper. I noticed you needed company, so I stayed to talk to you. Aren't you taking her soul? Asked Jasper. Yes, when you were feeling better, said the Reaper. Thank you, I appreciate it. Jasper hugged the Reaper, and Jasper told the Reaper, I needed a hug, Dad.